Maybe the customs for huts are different here and they're for partying. I don't know, but it's not for sleeping. I passed through a small village that I'm hoping has some food. I'd like to pick up a little more food because then I think I'm like 3 more days to the next town. I'm not sure. So I ran into my first Via Dinarica hiker, a woman from the States, and yeah, she was also on this trail that's not on the Via Dinarica. We both just were like, oh, this one's nicer, so we took this one instead, which is pretty indicative of the way that this trail is going. It's like you just kind of choose the path of least resistance, honestly. So we're both on our way into town. I'm sure I will see her there, but I'm just going to resupply and then carry on. She said that there are 2 other hikers within a couple of days up ahead, a couple of guys. But other than that, she hasn't seen anyone. It's nice to chat. I ran into my first 2 Via Dinarica hikers today, so we decided to camp at the campground together. Originally, I was just going to push on, but I felt like it would be more fun to stay with some people. We had lunch together at the cafe, and then since I wasn't carrying on, I needed to go get more food, so I decided to hitch out to town and then back again and try to meet them at camp for the evening. Hiking is so stressful. I did get my way down to the town to get food, but now I have to turn around and get myself back up out of the town, so that could be really tricky. I don't know. Okay, mission accomplished. It was a little bit nerve-wracking because there wasn't a lot of traffic, but we made it happen and I am back. I'm just walking to the campground. The man who picked me up on the way up is an older gentleman who did not speak any English, but we just kind of went, good, 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 thank you. Then I met 2 hikers and then we all had lunch together. The one guy has a bit of like something going on with his ankle. He was going to take a day off, and then the hostel was like fully booked for the next 2 days. And I was like, you know what, I'll go do resupply. What do you need? So I picked up his resupply, hitchhiked in and out. I was like, I can make that happen. And I did. So now we're all happy, and I'm going to go meet up with them. We're going to camp together for tonight. It was fun getting to meet and chat with 2 other hikers doing this same trail. I asked both of them, so are you having fun? And both of them said, I'm not sure. So that was kind of reassuring. It sounds like it's been a difficult experience for all of us on this trail so far. I'm leaving the campground. This is a great place. They were so helpful and lovely, and it was a good spot to camp, and it was pretty cheap, and yeah, it was great. It's actually a little cold and windy this morning, so we'll see how that goes for the rest of the day. I'm sure it will burn off and get hot again, but right now I'm going into the wilderness stretch. There are multiple huts along the way, but this is sort of a longish stretch with no resupply. So it's something like 100 kilometers to Croatia. Huts might be like weirdly spaced in that I need to do like a short day today, but there's supposed to be one like really nice, like they're free huts along this section. And it's supposed to be like really nice and, you know, one of the better ones in Croatia, and so it might be nice to just stay there just because, but it's only like 6 hours away regular people time, so only doing 5 hours of hiking today feels like not very much, so we'll see how it goes. If it's windy and terrible or something, then who knows. One of the most frustrating things about this trail, besides the fact that it's completely overgrown all the time, is that you can simply never take your eyes off the map. you just have to constantly be checking, because what looks like a clear path is usually not your path. And then the other half of the time the trail is like that, where you have to like climb over giant trees and stuff. You know, it's tricky to try and make predictions about how far you can go in a day when the trail conditions are just a total gamble. I've only gone 5 kilometers and it's taking forever. It's just like a giant obstacle course. All right, well now it says 5 hours, so we're taking time off, which is good. It was 7 hours before. You know what? There was a time when I contemplated doing the Croatian long distance trail. I don't think it's on my list anymore.
Beneath the shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world.
Ooh, that's a big snake. Hello, sir. Nope, 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 nope. Leave me alone. Ah! Well, I don't know what kind of snake that was, but it was big. Whoop. And then it started moving real fast. It's really slow going today. It's like kind of crazy. I feel like it's been like 11, almost 12 kilometers, and it has taken me all day so far, which is crazy. It's just so overgrown. Just bushwhacking all day.
Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can
all
still
these leaves are covered in little flies, and now they're all over me. They're everywhere.
Although you're earthbound, you were made to soar amongst the clouds, but never learned to rise above these crowds.
There's the hut.
Stuck in the dust of the life that you found, with nowhere to go, no higher ground. Even if you've never flown before.
This hut is cool. Check it out. There's a hot box right now, but it's very cool. No way. I did 16 kilometers to get here, including the kilometer from camp, and it took 6 hours. Can you believe that? 6 hours to go 16 kilometers. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, it was just like overgrown and rocks and steep and, you know, crazy trails. It was actually like a pretty beautiful day. This is such a cool hut. It's got windows on both sides. It's got this fun little hammock that I want to sleep in. I'm gonna go sit up there and like eat a snack maybe. Like so wild that I'm here right now actually. Like what a random place to be, just like by myself in a hut in the middle of Croatia in the mountains. That is pretty wild actually. The nice thing is when I get to the next town, it's big enough that it will have a store that I can buy a new hat. So I'm really missing having a hat. My poor head is just getting cooked all day. I love this hoodie, but it is quite a thick material, so it takes quite a while to dry. And it also like just gets real stinky real fast.
People knew her by her will, to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night out